in this part we will visualize our data. For that I will be using Google Colab. So just go to the Google and type Google Colab. So click on the link, and here you can see these are my interactive Python notebooks that I have worked on. So either you can use the recent or you can create the new notebooks. So just click on new notebook, and here you can rename the notebook. So data visualization. So I am going to use a CSV file for analyzing my data. So this is my data. So let me show you the data, and I want to visualize this data using Python. So this is my data where you can find the student name, student hours and grade. So this is the CSV file. So first step is to load this CSV file into your Jupyter notebook. So go to the files, just wait while it is being connected. So here you can upload the file. So upload to session storage. So it will ask you the path. So click on OK, and you can see the file has been loaded into my session storage. Now next step is to copy the path of this file. So go to the three dots and click on copy paths. So let's see whether this file has been loaded into my Jupyter notebook or not. So for that, first of all I will import pandas as PDF, and I will read the CSV file. So this is the data frame, and read underscore CSV function is used to read the CSV file, and here I will pass the path. Very simple. And then let's try to print this. So click on this cell, and you can see my file has been loaded into. I can analyze this data frame. So students is the data frame, and you can see it has some missing value. For example, a grade is missing for this student and study hours and grade are missing for this student. So this is the data that is used for only demo purpose. So next I will remove these missing values. There are many ways that you can deal with the missing values. So if you have not watched my video how to deal with the missing values, how to clean the data, the video link is in the description box. For this demo purpose, for data visualization purpose, I will simply use drop any function which will drop any row with missing data. So I will remove any row with missing data. X is 0 means I want to remove the row, and how is equals to any means if any value is null. For example, this row has null value, it will be removed. This row has null value, it will be removed. So now let's try to print this. I print our data. And now you can see in my original database there were 22 rows, and now I have dropped the NA values. Now my data has only 20 rows. So this way you can remove the any row with drop NA function. It means remove any row with missing data. Now I have removed the missing values. So next thing that I want to use, I want to create a new column in my database. So let's create a series. So I have created one series, and I am passing the students a grade, and if the grade of the student is greater than greater than equal to 60, then it will fill the value. So let me print the result, and you can see the, let's compare student 0 index student Rohit has grade 50, so its value is false. And student at the index 9 has grade 74, so it is true. So next thing that I want to do is to save. Now I want to save the result to the data frame. For that, I will use concat function. And axis 1 means I want to create a new column. So I am just concatenating the student data frame with the new column, that is pass, and x is equals to 1. So let's try to print our data. And now you can see the column name result has been renamed to pass, and you can see in the result, you can see, for example, let's change this to result. And if I click on run, and you can see the column name is result. Now I have two columns, pass and result, because uh, I have run this query two times. So now you can see my data. It has two columns, one is pass, one is result. Now let's try to drop one column. So I want to drop this column pass. So just click on the code. Now I have passed the name of the column which I want to remove. So pass and x is equals to 1. And now let's try to print a data frame again. And you can see the column has been removed. So I inserted this column two times, pass and result, because I just wanted to show you how you can concat, how you can insert a column in the data frame. So now I have removed one column, that is the pass column. So next we will try to visualize our data. So let me remove this cell, and I want to remove this cell. And now I want to visualize my data. For that I will use percentage matplotlib inline, means the plots are displayed inline in the notebook. So from Matplotlib library, I am importing pyplot as PLT. So let's create a bar plot. So now I will create a bar plot of name versus grade. So for that, I will be using a bar function, and in the x-axis I want to show the name, and in the height side I want to show the grade. And now I will display the plot. So I have created one bar plot of name versus grade, and now I want to display the plot. So just click on the cell, and boom, you can see the bar chart has been created. So if I want to change, for example, I want to plot the bar between name and study hours, so I will just change the column name here, and if I click on run, and you can see the plot has been created between the name and the study hours of a student. I know this chart is not good looking, so we will try to make this chart a better one. Now we will try to customize our chart. So I want to give the color of the bar chart. I want to add a title of the chart. I want to add label to the x-axis and y-axis, so that we can know which axis shows which data. And now I want to add a grid, and I want to also rotate the X marker, because you can see the marker in X axis are overwriting each other. So we will try to customize our map. So I want to create a chart between let's say a student name and grade, and I want to give the chart a color. So the color is orange. I want to give a title to the chart, so I will be using plot dot title. So I am giving a title grades of students. In the x-axis I am giving a label student name. In the y-axis I am giving a label student grade, and in and I want to rotate the x ticks. So just plot dot x ticks, rotation equals to 90, and then I will display the plot. And now let's try to run this code, and you can see the color of the chart is orange, and title of the chart is grades of students, and x label is student name. You can see y label is student grade, and I have rotated x ticks by 90 degree. In the previous chart you can see the names were overwritten by each other, but now I have rotated the x ticks by 90 degree. So you can see my chart is now beautiful. So I have customized the chart, and even you can use the grids before printing the chart. So I will be using plot.grid, and here I want to give some color to the grid. So this is my grid color, and line style is a hash, line width is 2, and axis is y axis. So let's see the difference. So just click on the run, and you can see now the grids are shown on my chart. And even you can change the style of a grid, you can change the color of a grid. For example, color is red and line width is let's say 1, and you can see the grids on my chart. Now we will create another type of chart, that is the scatter chart. So first of all, let's print a data frame. So students is my data frame. So just run the cell, and you can see there are different columns: name, study hours, grade, and result. So now I want to create a scatter charts. For that, so I want to create scatter chart between student name and student study hours. So I just run this command plot.show, and click on the run cell, and you can see the scatter chart. So you can see the scatter chart. So similarly you can let's try to first of all beautify this chart. So I will copy all this, and I will paste it here. So plot title is study hour of students, and x level is the student name, and y axis is the student study hour per week, and x-trix I want to rotate the names 90 degree, and grid color is red, and line style is dotted, line width is 1, and I want to create grid line to the y-axis. So just run this, and you can see most of the students are lying in this section, means most of the students are studying 8 to 10 hours per week. So we can also use a scatter chart to draw a chart between student name and student grade, and here I will change the title, and I will change the student y-axis. So let's run this cell, and you can see most of the students have grade between 40 to 60. And let me explain one more thing. When you are using grid, you can use one more field, that is the alpha. So alpha is 0.6. Alpha is actually is the how a grid line is shown on the chart. So let me run this code. So you can see if the alpha is 0.6, and if the alpha is 0.1, let's say, you can see the grid line is very transparent, and if I increase the alpha to 0.8, so you can see it is bright. So this way you can set the transparency of the grid line. So let's change the grid line color, and let's change the line width to 2 and alpha to 0.4, and you can see the difference, you can see. So this way you can create a scatter charts. So in the next part I will discuss how you can create multiple subplots, how you can create multiple subplots in a particular figure. Thank you for watching.